Jason Kenney owes an apology to each and every of the over 1 million Albertans who were forced during this pandemic to access emergency supports. People who accessed CERB did so because their workplaces were closed or their families were forced to isolate. For the UCP to claim that 1/4 of our population accessed these benefits to buy cheesies and to watch cartoons and to buy drugs is beyond the pale.
Well, the NDP has to manufacture its outrage of the day every day on Twitter. It's what they do, I guess, for entertainment value. The comments in question are clearly being torqued and taken out of context. Obviously, many people during the COVID recession do need income support, and the CERB has been there to provide that support for a lot of folks who have lost their jobs or lost working hours through no fault of their own. We totally get that. And that's why Alberta is so focused on getting back to economic growth so those people can go back to work. At the same time, I think what the MLA was saying is that many businesses are reporting that, strangely, they're having a hard time hiring people in the midst of 12 or 15% unemployment. And we hear it, especially from the service industry. I've heard it from all across the province. We've heard it from the Federation of Independent Business, Restaurants Canada, Chambers of Commerce, and other job creators that, unfortunately, some people have not gone back to work because they have that income to fall back on. So it does appear to have had some kind of created some kind of distortion in the labor market. I wouldn't say for most people, but for some people. And that is something we've raised with the Government of Canada. Secondly, he did point out that there appears to be evidence that links this program with the very disturbing increase in addiction overdoses. There was an extensive report in the CBC a couple of days ago detailing comments from experts who work with people struggling with addictions, indicating that this additional money for some people who are trapped in addiction has made dangerous drugs more accessible, and that has undoubtedly led to in part, as one of the causes behind the significant increase in addiction deaths. So we should listen to those people who work in the field of addictions. There's no easy answers here. You've got to have support for people during tough times. Of course, the vast majority of people are using that support because they have no alternative. But at the same time, we got to make sure that we don't end up discouraging people in the long run from getting back into the job market. And we need to make sure that this doesn't have a negative impact on people coping with addictions.